Hey, this is Magnar, and welcome back to Magnar Plays Magnar Mod. So I've made a couple of changes to the last episodes regarding to resource consumption of the different factions. But before I get into that, I'll just give you a brief update on what happened in the previous turns, as we had these armies here all try to break the siege of Ebora. Unsuccessfully, of course, because I'm still besieging it. I thought I lost that unit, but thankfully it survived, and they enslaved all the survivors. So there's not much left now in Ebora. They're pretty much destroyed. The garrison, let's have a look. Garrison is less than 50%, and their armies are all pretty... Oh, they raised a new army as well. Yeah, so the last remaining hostile Iberian region is about to fall. These guys here are, of course, my client state, so I don't count them. So I'm going to kill these guys, and then I can start on with the Punic War against Nova Carthago and Carthage, which now only has one region left, Caralis. So what I've done with resources is I just increased. I haven't nerfed the lower end of the resources, so single region factions will still receive the same amount trading with each other, but as factions get larger and control more regions, I've increased the amount of resources that they consume. And I've increased the number of levels that goes to. Before it went up to, I think, 12 or 14 regions, and then that was like the max. That was the max you could consume by a whole faction. So essentially I've increased it up to, I think, about 50. So your resource consumption of a faction will increase as it approaches 50 regions. This is just the test out at the moment. So what I'm hoping to achieve with that is for the smaller factions, because I'm assuming that the player will be one of the larger factions. We're trading with the smaller factions. What that means is that the smaller factions trading with the player's faction should all get a lot more money, which should in turn allow them to grow stronger and develop more, so that when the player decides to attack them, they'll be much harder to defeat. So yeah, so this should really help balance things so that the smaller factions can earn a lot of money and then develop. It's just an equilibrium kind of thing. I've also increased the gap, the amount per region as the regions increase of a faction. So originally the first region, if it was a one region faction, you could trade 3 goods of whatever that good you're trading is. If you had 3 regions, you could trade 5 goods, only 2 increase. So I've increased that further. Approximately for every 4, an increase in 4 regions generally brings an increase of 6 consumption. It consumes 6 extra resources. So that should really drive the resource and trade economy. Now let's see how it pans out. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, but that's what this Let's Play is all about, testing these kind of things. So obviously I'm going to attack Ebora in this turn, but before I do that I'm just going to do some construction in Olisipo. Got plenty of cash, don't have to worry about that at all. And food, it's all about the food. And more food. Now for the assault on Ebora, I'm going to send the other army over to just make it ridiculously easy to win. I'm not even going to fight it. I mean, look at that. I can't even see any red there. Is that a little bit in there maybe? Yeah, there's no real point fighting against 1,200 men with 7,000. So I'm just going to auto-calc that. I kind of think losing 2% of my men is a bit much for that kind of level of outnumbering. It still survives, excellent. And I'm going to occupy, of course, because I want to be able to get on with the Punic War shortly. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to fight a battle in this episode. I'm going to set up for the next battle, which will be the start of the Punic War down here. That will be the start of the end of the turn, and it shouldn't be too far off. Now let's convert everything. Not yet. Actually, this one, I'm not gonna. I don't want income. I want to destroy this. It'll probably be with happiness or something. This building, because it's the capital city, and I'm gonna have to wait a turn to build the Sacred Grove. But yeah, that's the end of the Lusitani. They put up a decent fight, but it wasn't quite enough. Well, that's a decent amount of trade. Let's see if my trade has been affected at all by my... where's my finances? So maybe my trade's increased. I'm not sure because I didn't check it before I did the change. But I'm hoping that my trade, I'm sure it has increased. 100% has increased because Nova Carthago here is bigger now, so they're consuming more. As is Egypt, is I think rather large, so they'll be consuming more, as well as some other factions. But so that while it's okay that some skills. Well, it's okay that the player's faction income increases, the larger faction incomes increase. As long as the smaller factions increase by more, then I think it's a positive effect. Morale and attack skill, yes. Okay, next couple of turns I'll slowly build up my navy. Not that I think I'll need it, but just to be on the safe side. Maybe I can get a naval combat against Nova Carthago. I'm sure I won't get naval combat against Carthage. Yeah, so this trade change I've just done for this is the first turn of it actually being in effect, as well as the changes. I made corruption a bit worse a few episodes ago, just to kind of try to even out the playing field a bit more, create those better, larger battles. Ooh, we forgot about this rebel army. I guess I'm going to have to fight a battle in this Let's Play. And these guys have a, I think they're the heavily armored spearmen. So I'm gonna jump in and fight this in this episode, and then I guess, yeah. It shouldn't be too long a battle. Okay, so I guess taking that city really threw the happiness level of the province over the edge, and so they attacked. Luckily I had some mercenaries I recruited previously in here, because otherwise I'd be in real trouble. Let's have a look. These are the... no, that's not them. Somewhere around there. General is very heavily armoured. Might take a little bit to get rid of them. Okay. So of course I'm not doing a standard Roman formation here, seeing as I only have really one Roman fighting unit. The rest are all Iberian. I'm going to just do a standard bottleneck and flank maneuver. You can see I've got rid of all the plebs in the Roman garrisons. A little cleanup of the garrisons I did again a few episodes ago. Okay, let's use the mercenaries first. I might just put them in 2. Okay. And over here as well. I want to take advantage of having this extra wide space. Okay, 2 of them there. And the heavier unit I'm going to put on the... let's have a look at where their army's positioned. Cavalry are on their right flank, infantry on their left. So these are swordsmen, so I'm going to put them on the left flank, where they're away from their cavalry, so they can flank the infantry. I'll put my cavalry here on the right flank, just a precaution. Slingers can stay right at the front and then retreat back. garrison, again, will just stay in the middle with the Rowari in a kind of square formation to just hold last line of defense kind of thing. I may even keep the skirmishers in the last line of defense as well. Kind of see what happens before I use them, before I commit them to any front. And then start in the middle with the general. So his radius can kind of get quite a few of them. Okay, I think that's as good a setup as I'm going to get. Let's kick it off. Okay, where are they going? Okay, so these guys have mostly got vanilla units, unfortunately, but they do have one of the units from the mod. I think this unit's largely inspired by the EB1 roster. A lot of the units, I think, are inspired by EB1. You can see it's very heavily armoured. I can't say whether it'll stay in the mod or not. I have to check with the guy who did a Iberian overhaul. Oh, they're flanking. Okay, they're going in there. I'm going to use these skirmishers to come around the flank and aid them a little bit. What's happening over here? Okay, the cavalry are going the other side as well, so I'm going to chuck these guys into a shield wall just to hold off the cavalry. I don't want to... Actually, I'm going to even pull them right back because I don't want to engage with cavalry. If I can get them back in time, it would be great. Run away! Alrighty, here they come. Can I get out in time? So close. Oh, something's wrong with the vanilla animations here. They're not meant to be. Oh, here come the spears. Oh, they got hit from behind. I lost a few men, I think, from that unit. But they made it just in time, so the spearmen here can take care of the cavalry. Hopefully I didn't disrupt that formation too much. Okay, they're engaged here. Get these slingers. Excellent, their cavalry's gone. Okay, I can flank around here now, come into the side with these skirmishers. I really want to get these guys out of there. They're not going to do anything against the cavalry. I'm going to send them right around the flank to support the levies I'm sending around there. And how's it looking? Just a big bottleneck. And I'm getting slaughtered, I think. I can really only see my own mercenary men on the ground. There goes another one. Okay, I need to do something here, otherwise they're just going to carve right through me. Okay, it's time to send these guys into the skirmishers. Excellent. Ah, and the cavalry's defeated. Very nice. Very good. Oh, damn. My cavalry's getting smashed. In fact, it's not smashed, it's dead. Ah, I didn't even see that. Okay, they're pretty much dead as well. Let's send these guys in to do what they can. Oh, they didn't retreat. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I thought they were gone for sure. Okay. Maybe throw some spears. Okay, so now they're engaged with the melee, I can retreat with the skirmishers and open fire on the rear of the cavalry. Charge in there. Send these other guys a bit further around. So maybe kill these guys here, these other skirmisher unit trying to get away. I won't be so generous as they were over here. Oh, they're coming straight at me again. Damn, okay, get out of there. Oh, there, I won. Excellent. Oh, I thought I was gone for sure. Okay. Shattered as well, that's what I wanted. I don't want them to be broken and then come back and have another crack. I want them to just be shattered. Okay, what's happening here? I think one unit is already completely destroyed and run away, and I'm up to my next one. And they're going to need some reinforcement as well, so I'm going to send the Hastati in there now to kind of just reinforce the rear. Oh, they're going to come back for sure. Damn. Maybe I'm going to have more luck on this side of things, but I somehow doubt it. These mercenary swordsmen all look fairly unarmoured, and the spearmen they got here seem to be medium infantry, so I don't think I'm going to do too well there. Unless I'm getting rid of their skirmishers, that's a big help. Send my skirmishers in here as well now, I think, just to see what they can do. So their heavy infantry there is very spread out now, thankfully. They could have caused me a fair bit of grief if they had have just barged through the middle. Killed 3 of them. Oh, that army is that unit's now destroyed as well. I think mostly killed by my own missile units. Fire the pylons again. There we go. Oh, not really many of them. Oh well. If I can't hold out against these guys, I don't know what's going to happen. Slingers. I'm going to put the slingers over here. If they break through, I want to be able to hit them in the rear, and also the skirmishers will do the same thing. They're my Iberian swordsmen routing, and I'm going to have to charge at their reformed skirmishers. These skirmishers, I think, killed a few, which is good. But I need more. The experience level of the enemy really makes a difference as well. They've much more experienced. Rebels generally come up with like 3 or 4 chevrons, or what are they called? Versus my 1 there, nothing for any of the others. There's some killing a few of their heavy infantry here. It's good to see them lying on the ground dead. How many they got left is the question. Just trying to get hold of one. There we go. Okay, they've lost 12 men. Okay, that's not as many as I'd hoped. But I guess I'll have to do it. Now I really need to... Oh, they've reformed. Excellent. Okay, my spearmen here have also... my swordsmen here have been destroyed, as I expected. And now it's all up to these exhausted medium spearmen I have there. which I might use the second wind on because they're really necessary now. Very necessary. I also might move the slingers around the back here. Charge. Okay, can maybe do some damage here now. These infantry are decent enough. These swordsmen, on the other hand, are pretty retarded. They are shattered. Oh no, I don't know. They're shattered. They're not coming back. Forget them. I'll forget about them. These guys can also go around the back. I just need to... I think this Astarte can survive long enough. I may even move the Iroari up to support them. Okay, this time I'm going to put these guys into a formation. They kind of suck. They got absolutely destroyed when they weren't in formation, so this time it'll be a formation and slowly just move them up to kind of support the flank of the heavier infantry. If I have to rely on those levies to kill the remaining men, all hope is lost. Oh yeah, one of their men have retreated now. That's good. Excellent to see. Or is that their entire army? It could be most of their army that's been shattered. That would be... oh, that's a huge rout. That is a huge rout. Wow. That helps significantly. I was not expecting that. That's awesome. I'm sure their heavy general is still alive. No, they are. They are. Guess it's all about getting rid of these guys now. Move up. These Astarte must be loving just being able to kill with ease. Oh, there goes another one or two. They're just lying up to be hacked down. Oh, they love it. Oh, and we won. Excellent. Oh, I was not expecting to win there. I thought these guys would destroy whatever I had. But thankfully, victory. Probably the most losses we've had in a single battle so far. Alrighty. So I'll end the episode there now. I was hoping to get to the Punic War, but that'll have to wait until the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.